those colors? The Samsung Q60C Quantum Dot Dual LED QLED HDR 4K TV. Whew, that's a mouthful, but this also is a smart TV featuring Alexa built right in. We're looking at 100% color volume with Quantum Dot, giving you bright and vivid colors and bold details even as the scene brightens. So you're gonna have an incredible picture with a billion color possibilities. It does feature Quantum Processor Lite for intelligent 4K upscaling, so even when you're watching non-4K content, you'll still get that nice crisp clarity, so you won't be missing out on anything. Now this TV also features dual LED technology, so it has not only warm LEDs, not only cool LEDs, but both of them combined to give you lifelike color accuracy. Now as far as HDR goes, we have Quantum HDR to have darker darks, brighter brights, and a bunch of vivid colors to make your viewing experience as realistic as possible. It features motion accelerators, so if there's a fast moving scene, for example if you're watching sports, it's going to eliminate the blur so you can see everything nice and clearly. And it also has object tracking sound light, which is going to give you a nice 3D experience with the built-in speaker system. Now I did notice there's a couple things that are just the light version, so I guess it's not the full-fledged version, but you're getting a light version, you're getting some of it. And all that being said, let's pop this thing open and see what we got. Samsung TVs haven't disappointed me yet, so we'll see what we got with this one. That new TV smell. Now inside the box we of course have the two legs so we can stand the TV up if you don't want to mount it on a wall. We have an unpacking and installation guide, some other packing materials, as well as the remote control. Now this remote control, as you can see, it is very basic and simple. We do have built-in buttons for a Samsung TV Plus, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Prime Video. We have a volume rocker, home button, back button, play and pause button, directional arrows, an OK enter button in the middle. 1, 2, 3, looks like we have a numeric pad here. We also have a microphone built right in and a voice input button, as well as the power button. Now as far as this remote control goes, one of the cool features that some people don't like, boom. Built-in battery solar charging. That means no more replacing AA or AAA batteries. Just flip this thing upside down, let it charge from light, and you're good to go. Now honestly, I like that feature. This remote's very small and compact, lightweight. I mean, for a smart TV, you don't really need numbers or anything like that. So I mean, it's fine. Although, you know, some people would prefer to have a QWERTY pad, but we have a voice button. So do you need that? Methinks not. Next up, we do have the TV itself. Very thin and lightweight. Feeling very nice. This feels nice so far. So now let me carefully place this screen first down, which you should never do, and get these legs installed. Okay, so these legs actually look very cool. Looks like you just slide them into place and they'll instantly lock by themselves. So let's actually give that a shot. Just like so. I mean, not gonna lie, that's a pretty nifty feature. And now let's gently pick this TV back up, place it on the table, and we're good to go. Setup process, very simple. As far as I.O., we do have two USB ports, one for power and one for an external hard drive. We do have an Ethernet port for wired connectivity, two HDMI ports, one of them supporting eARC, as well as another HDMI port here on the back with the optical port. Not sure why they placed it in the back because it might be flush against a wall, but I guess it is what it is. And then we also have a coaxial so you can connect an antenna. And of course, also inside the box, we do have the all-important power cable. All right, now we can get the TV powered on with our solar-powered remote. Okay, nice animation. So here we go on the home screen. Everything looks nice, very responsive. Everything's looking great. So far the sound sounds good going through the menus. Let's get connected to Wi-Fi right quick. All right, Wi-Fi connection was effective and quick. And just like that, we're actually instantly connected to Samsung TV Plus, which is great. Free TV right out of the box, perfect, love it. So now let's go to the settings real quick, see what we got. We have multi-view.
Are we talking about the same?
So you can add a view from your phone, your laptop, or what is this, a camera? Yeah, you can actually connect a camera to this thing through the SmartThings app on your phone. That's actually very cool, and you can see them both at the same time. That's nice, picture in picture is making a return. Now taking a look back at the settings, we have sound output, we have TV speaker enabled, we can also switch it to receiver with optical. Next up we have picture mode, we're in standard right now, but of course you have to be watching something in order to access this. We have a sleep timer, which is a nice feature to have. Bluetooth connectivity, picture setup, Wi-Fi, sound modes. We have standard, adaptive sound, amplify. So I'm probably going to use adaptive sound and let it automatically adjust things. We have a game mode right here to reduce latency for when you're playing games. We have captions, so you can actually have captions for anything you're watching, which is great right here, easy to access. And then we have digital output audio format. We have auto and PCM. We'll just leave it on auto. We have picture clarity options, color tone options, energy saving mode, power and energy, support, and all settings. So let's go into all settings and see what else we have. So we have, of course, all our picture modes, picture size settings and ratios, and expert settings if you want to go deep down into all the different options. We have the sound options again. Let's see what's under expert. So we have ER capabilities. I like to have that turned on to auto. We have digital output format auto, digital output audio delay, auto volume, sound feedback, simultaneous optical output, and reset the settings. Next up, we have connection for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and AirPlay. We have broadcasting. That's going to be for local TV if you have an antenna connected. Then we have general and privacy settings, including accessibility, voice, system manager, all the basic stuff here. And then support if you want to get an update. Let's see if we actually have an update. And there is no update, so that's good to see, or not good to see, depending on how old this update is. But now if we come back to the home screen, like I was saying, it's very responsive, easy to access. We have all this different stuff here. We have recently added movies. Now if we go over to the left side, we have different options. We have connected devices, so you can connect to the SmartThings app, different sources, camera, workspace, all this stuff, universal remote. Looks like TV automatically came back on. Now if we go back over to the left, we have media, which is where we just were. Then we have game, so if we tap on game, looks like we have the gaming hub, so you can actually download Xbox apps, Luna, NVIDIA GeForce, arcades. Wow, so you can actually just play Xbox right on here when you connect a controller? That's actually pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Cloud game streaming right here, built in, ready to go. Wow, that's awesome. Now if we come back over here, we can see what's recommended on Xbox. We have all these different games. I mean, this is really cool. I'm really impressed. You don't even need an Xbox anymore. You can play all the Xbox games right here. Now if we go back over to the left, we have ambient. So this is where it looks like we actually have NFTs here. Okay, that's something. And we have, let's see, I guess we can just make this look like a picture frame when it's on the wall not being used, so you have a lot of nice stuff to look at. So here we go, we can change the photo. Now this is a bit slow to load, so it's not the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but the pictures look cool. They're just actually very dim, not sure why. I mean, I guess it's just supposed to be like an ambient thing, kind of like a screensaver, but I thought it'd be a little bit brighter. Now, if we go back, we have search and privacy choices. So, I mean, the home screen, it's not bad. I still prefer Apple TV or Google TV, but it's doing well for what it is. Now, let's see. Let's actually go to the App Store and get our favorite apps installed. And here we go. We got the App Store here. We have all the different apps you could possibly want. We have Netflix right here. And as you can see, Netflix is already installed and ready to go. So let's actually go into YouTube right now and test out this display and see how good it actually looks. So of course we have to do the OLED black level test and see how good this thing looks. Fast to load. Very dark black levels, looking great. That quantum dot's really showing. Make sure we're up to 4K, looks like we're not, so let's go all the way up to 4K 60. And right now we have a lot of light hitting the screen and it's very bright, very vibrant, looking great in 4K HDR. I mean, look at those cherries. Oh, come on now. I mean, this is looking nice, very sharp. Oh, come on, that looks so realistic. The colors are fabulous. Oh, come on, that honey against that dark black. I mean, this looks great. Feels like I'm about to drown in honey. Love it. Oh, wow, come on now. That looks spectacular, not gonna lie. Oh. I mean, this TV looks fantastic. I mean, just look at that. You see that? That's too real. Looks like I'm in a helicopter right now looking down on the city. The color's so vibrant, so bright, so detailed. Now I know it looks great, but how does it sound? I will say it's very loud, not super loud. I have it maxed out at 100 right now, and it's not mind-blowingly loud, but it's loud enough for a TV. Very clear, not a lot of bass, pretty flat, but it's fine for a TV. Of course, I would recommend getting a sound bar or something.
He's a doctor.
Now just watching this, we have some great dynamic range here. Dark blacks, bright brights, great clarity, great color. Very well balanced, everything looks great. Oh, come on. Look at those colors.
you always land on your feet?
Looks fantastic. How many times I gotta say that? I mean, come on now. Look at those colors, look at those black bars. Now the black bars, I will say, they don't look as deep and black right now as they were earlier, so it does change a bit, but they are still very acceptable levels of black, and that color, that blue, is so vibrant with the 4K HDR. I mean, seriously, watching content on this thing, fantastic. Oh, come on now, look how clear, look how sharp, just look at that. That's an amazing image. Oh, come on, that parrot's about to steal my cracker. Wow, those clouds, all that green, look at the contrast there. Look how dark the beak is, that's solid black. Look at this white right here. That's some good dynamic range, bright colors, sharp picture. I mean, just look at that tiger. It looks like the tiger's looking in a window about to attack me right now. You know what, let's actually get a ton of light directly on the screen right now, and okay, I didn't even notice a change. I mean, that still looks super bright, super colorful, super vibrant. It still looks amazing with all this direct sunlight hitting it right now. That's crazy. That looks so nice. Wow, very, very impressive, Samsung. So there we have it, the Samsung Q60C Quantum Dot QLED Dual LED, yada, 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 4K HDR. This TV looks fantastic. I mean, I've said it a million times, I'm a broken record, but it just looks that good. Colors, very vibrant, especially when you bring in that HDR flavor. So bright, so vivid, so sharp with that 4K resolution. Ooh, come on now. That looks fantastic. Like right now, we have a ton of light coming through a wide open window, and I can still see everything as if that wasn't there. The brightness is great. The black level's fantastic, the dynamic range, amazing. Just overall, an amazing picture. Now, as far as the speakers go, they're TV speakers. All the way maxed out at 100, it's pretty loud, but pretty flat. Not amazing. It's not gonna let you enjoy a screen this nice. You need to get a sound bar, surround sound, something. Just don't use the built-in speakers unless you absolutely have to for some reason, which I can't think of, by the way. But if you have to, it's fine, it's not bad. Now, as far as the operating system goes, very nice, very fluid, comes with built-in IPTV channels right out of the box with Samsung TV. Amazing. I was watching Gordon Ramsay on here, just right away, right out of the box once I connected to Wi-Fi. Pretty cool. The TV's profile, very thin, very lightweight, very easy to set up the legs if you don't want to mount it on a wall. It just looks very nice just sitting here. It just looks nice, feels nice. You can move it around if you need to. Obviously, of course, that's gonna depend on the size you get, because if it's bigger, it's gonna be like this, and it's gonna be kind of hard, and you don't want to break this thing because it's nice. You do not want to damage this thing. But overall, very nice TV from Samsung here. Color me impressed. QLED right here, Quantum Dot. If you're not a videophile or something, you probably wouldn't even know this from an OLED. Unless you had them right side by side, then you'd be like, oh yeah, that's the OLED right there. But, I mean, this just looks that good. No complaints here. It just looks fantastic for the millionth time.